All right, so are you ready to dive into something a little bit different today?
Always up for a challenge.
Okay, good, because this is, we're going to explore Journey to Wealth.
Okay.
It's a 30-day manifestation masterclass, and it comes from a pretty unexpected source.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the Church of Real Talk.
Interesting.
And they're using Patreon to deliver it,
Ah.
which I thought...
Yeah, that's unusual.
It is kind of unusual, right? It adds another, layer of intrigue to the whole thing.
Yeah, makes you wonder what they're trying to achieve with that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we're talking about, the concept of manifestation, like aligning your thoughts, feelings, actions to attract what you want.
Right.
And in this case, it's all about attracting wealth and abundance.
Okay.
But this isn't like one of those, get-rich-quick schemes.
Right.
This journey to wealth, it promises to, rewire your mindset over 30 days. So we're going to figure out, is there actually something to this? Or is it just,
Smoke and mirrors.
smoke and mirrors? Yeah.
A lot of those out there.
There are.
Yeah.
What do you think is the most interesting aspect of this so far?
Well, for me, it's that it's based on this book by L. Robinson,
Yeah.
Journey to Wealth, but they adapted it specifically for this masterclass.
Okay.
It's not just about visualizing wealth.
Right.
It's like a daily approach. Like each day has, a different aspect of manifesting wealth.
Okay.
And it gives you motivations, goals, and actions.
Okay, so it's about actually putting in the work,
Yeah,
not just wishing on a star.
exactly. It's
Oh.
about taking action.
Okay, but is it really all about the money?
That's a good question.
I mean,
because,
Yeah,
we've all heard those criticisms of manifestation, right?
totally.
That it's all about material gain.
Yeah, is that something that they address?
It is. And
Oh,
that's where I
wow.
think it gets really interesting.
Okay.
The program really emphasizes that it's not just about filling your bank account.
Okay.
It's about a total transformation of your mindset.
So what does that actually look like in practice?
Well, it's about realizing that you can manifest
Okay.
any desire. It's about cultivating this sense of abundance in all areas of your life.
Okay, so it's not just about getting more, it's about shifting your perspective.
Exactly. Shifting your entire perspective.
Yeah, I'm sure some of our listeners right now are rolling their eyes a little bit thinking, does this stuff actually work?
Of course.
Right.
Some skepticism.
Yeah.
But the source material actually addresses this directly.
Okay.
It says, look, you have to come to this with an open mind.
Okay.
And you have to be willing to really engage with it wholeheartedly.
So you have to make a choice to believe in this.
You have to choose to believe in your power to shape your life.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not just a passive process.
No, it's not passive at all.
It's an active.
It's about making a decision.
Yeah, okay. But does it say that everyone's going to have the same results if they do this?
That's another thing that they address head on.
Oh,
They say, look, everyone's journey is unique.
okay.
Manifestation is flexible. It adapts to you,
Okay.
to your circumstances and beliefs.
So no one size fits all guarantee.
Exactly. They make it very clear
Okay.
that your results depend on you,
Uh-huh.
the effort you put in,
Okay.
the belief you bring to it.
It's about taking these principles and making them work
It's about integrating them
Yeah.
into your life,
for you.
to your goals.
And it's important to remember that this is coming from the Church of Real Talk.
Right.
That adds a whole other...
Yeah. How do they handle that? The potential spiritual or religious.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
They don't get too deep into specific religious doctrines.
Okay.
It's more about these universal principles,
Right.
Energy and attraction.
Okay.
But the fact that it's the church involved,
Right.
it suggests there's some kind of spiritual framework behind it. So it's like a secular approach to manifestation, but with a spiritual backdrop.
Exactly. And I think that's probably intentional
Okay.
because it leaves room for interpretation.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It strikes me that learning manifestation is kind of like learning a new language or a new instrument.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
That's a good analogy.
The more you practice, the more fluent you become.
And they emphasize that transformation takes time,
Okay,
dedication,
right.
consistent effort.
It's about building that wealth mindset,
Yes.
not just seeing a change in your bank account immediately.
Exactly. It's a long-term
Right.
shift in perspective.
Yeah, so they're setting expectations from the get-go.
Yeah.
It's not about instant gratification. It's about a long-term shift
Right.
in how you view wealth and abundance.
It's about sustainable change.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm starting to see how they're kind of weaving this concept of a wealth mindset with practical steps and a realistic time frame.
It's a good combination.
But like, what does a wealth mindset actually look like?
Yeah, what are
The pieces.
What are the components?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Yeah.
And I think it's really important to break that down.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
What are the core, like, principles or beliefs that make up this
Okay.
wealth mindset they keep talking about?
One of the most fundamental things is
Okay.
this shift from a scarcity mentality
Okay.
to an abundance mentality.
Okay.
So it's about moving away from that belief
Okay.
that there's not enough to go around,
Right.
and embracing the idea that there's actually infinite potential
Oh.
and resources available.
So instead of focusing on what you lack, you're training yourself to see what's already there.
You're training yourself to see the abundance that already exists. Yeah.
Okay.
It's about recognizing opportunities, being open to new possibilities,
Right.
and trusting that the universe will provide.
That sounds like a pretty big shift in perspective.
It is a big shift.
Yeah. And it's not something that happens overnight.
Right.
It takes effort
Sure.
and practice.
Okay.
But the program gives you tools and techniques
Okay.
to help you make that shift.
So that's where that 30-day structure comes in.
Exactly.
Like a framework.
Yeah, it gives you a framework.
For slowly developing this new way of thinking.
Yeah, and within that framework, they emphasize gratitude.
Okay.
It's not just about wanting more.
Right.
It's about appreciating what you already have.
Cultivating that sense of thankfulness for what's already there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that gratitude, they argue, acts as a magnet
Okay.
for attracting even more abundance.
Interesting. So it's not just about changing your thoughts.
No,
It's about changing your feelings.
it's about changing your feelings as well.
Okay.
It's about aligning your thoughts, feelings, and actions
Right. To create that.
to create a powerful force
Yeah. Okay.
for manifestation.
Yeah. And another component of this wealth mindset is belief.
Yes,
Mm.
belief is crucial.
Belief in yourself.
Belief in yourself,
Okay.
but also belief in your ability to create the life you want,
Right.
and belief in the power of the universe to support you.
So it's about trusting that you actually have the power to shape your reality.
Exactly. And that trust, they say, is essential for success.
This is starting to sound like a pretty comprehensive approach to like
It is.
personal transformation.
Yeah.
It's not just about financial strategies
Well, it's much deeper than that.
or investment tips. It's about
addressing your underlying beliefs
Right.
and mindset.
It's about the inner work.
Yes.
Okay.
Inner work.
All right. So we've kind of identified some of these key components, shifting from scarcity to abundance, cultivating gratitude,
Mm-hmm.
and believing in your power to create. But how do those things actually translate into action?
That's where the daily practices come in.
Okay.
The program provides specific exercises
Okay.
and techniques.
Can you give us some examples
Sure.
of those practices?
One common practice is gratitude journaling.
Oh, the power of gratitude. Yes.
We were just talking about that.
Exactly.
It's amazing how something so simple can have such a
I know.
profound impact
It's powerful.
on how you feel,
Yeah.
your energy.
Yeah, and this program really encourages you to make gratitude a daily habit.
Okay.
You know, they give you prompts
Okay.
to help you dig deeper.
Okay.
Like, for example, one of the prompts is, what's something you often take for granted
Mm-hmm.
that you're actually incredibly grateful for?
That's good, because I think it's easy to just like list the same things every day
It is.
in a gratitude journal.
Yeah.
So that kind of helps you find
It helps you uncover
New
the
sneaker.
layers
Yeah.
of gratitude.
Okay, so gratitude journaling is one example.
Mm-hmm.
What are some other ones?
Another one is visualization.
Visualization.
Yes.
Using your imagination to create a picture of what you want,
Exactly.
to see it as if it's already happened.
Yeah, and the program gives you guidance on how to do that effectively.
Oh,
And like they'll say, find a quiet space.
relax, close your eyes, and imagine yourself living that ideal financial life.
Like picture yourself in your dream home,
Yes.
driving that fancy car,
Yes,
traveling the world.
exactly. But they go further than that.
Okay.
They want you to engage all your senses.
Okay.
So what do you smell?
Okay.
What do you hear? What do you feel?
So it's like a full,
It's like creating a fully immersive experience
yeah,
in your mind.
like a virtual reality simulation.
Exactly. And the more real you can make it,
Right.
they argue, the stronger the pull it'll have
Okay.
on your reality.
It's so interesting how they take these kind of like spiritual concepts
Mm-hmm.
and make them very like
Actionable.
practical, step by step.
Yes, that's a key feature
Yeah.
of the program.
It's combining the inner work.
Blending the inner work,
Yeah. With
The
the outer work.
outer work.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got the foundation with the belief and the gratitude.
Mm-hmm.
You've started visualizing your ideal outcome.
Right.
What do you think comes next? Well, at some point, you have to stop dreaming
Yeah.
and start doing.
Right.
And that's what day 4 is all about.
Okay.
It's about action.
All right. I'm curious to see how they approach this.
Okay.
What kind of actions are they talking about?
Well, the goal is to take one small, concrete step
Okay.
towards your financial goals.
Okay.
And they emphasize that it doesn't have to be a massive leap.
Right.
Even something small can get you going.
Okay. So baby steps, but consistent baby steps.
Exactly. Consistency is key.
Yeah. What kind of things are we talking about?
Well, they start by having you brainstorm a list of potential action steps.
Okay.
Related to your financial goals.
Okay.
So this could be anything from researching investment options
Okay.
to setting up a budget
Right.
to even just having a conversation with a financial advisor.
Right. So just getting the ball rolling,
Just getting started.
identifying those first tangible steps.
Yeah. And once you have your list,
Okay.
they guide you to choose one small manageable action
Okay.
that you can do that day.
So you can check it off the list.
Exactly. It's about building that sense of accomplishment,
Okay.
proving to yourself that you can take action.
Okay.
And they argue that action, even small action,
Yeah.
reinforces your belief.
Okay.
And it creates this positive feedback loop.
Okay. So we've moved from belief to gratitude to visualization to action. I'm starting to see how each day builds on the one before.
That's the idea.
Yeah.
It's a process.
Okay.
It's not a one-time event.
It's a journey.
It's a journey.
Okay.
Right.
I like it. All right. Let's keep going.
Okay.
What does day 5 have in store?
Day 5 is all about alignment,
Alignment. Okay.
making sure that your actions
Okay.
are congruent with your desires and beliefs.
So it's not just about taking action.
Right.
It's about taking the right action.
It's about making sure your actions are aligned
Yeah.
with your overall vision.
How do they help you actually achieve that?
Well, the focus on day 5 is on recognizing any areas of your life
Okay.
where you might be acting out of habit or fear
Oh.
rather than true alignment.
So those like unconscious things that we do that might actually be sabotaging our progress
Exactly.
without us even realizing it.
Yeah, those unconscious patterns,
Yeah.
they can be sneaky.
Okay.
So they encourage you to look at your daily routines,
Okay.
your spending habits, even your social interactions,
Okay.
and ask yourself, are these things truly serving my vision
Okay.
of financial abundance?
So it's about bringing awareness
It's about awareness.
to those patterns.
Yes, awareness is key.
Okay. What's the action step?
The action step for day 5
Okay.
is to identify one specific area
Okay.
where you feel out of alignment
Okay.
and come up with 3 actions you could take
To shift that.
to shift into greater alignment.
Okay, so you're not just identifying the problem, you're actively seeking solutions.
Exactly. It's about taking control,
Yeah.
making conscious choices.
This is really interesting. I'm seeing how they're weaving together these different elements of mindset. Action self-awareness.
Mm-hmm.
It's becoming more than just a program about manifestation.
It's a personal development
It's like a
journey.
Yeah, a personal development journey.
Yeah, it's really about transforming your whole approach to life.
Yeah, okay, I'm ready to keep digging.
Right.
What does day 6 bring to the table?
Day 6 is all about abundance consciousness.
Abundance consciousness.
Yes.
Okay, we talked about shifting from scarcity to abundance before.
Hmm.
Is this just a rehash of that?
It builds on that foundation,
Okay.
but it takes it a step further.
Okay.
They say abundance consciousness isn't just about thinking positive.
Okay.
It's a state of being.
So it's not just what you think, it's how you show up in the world.
Exactly.
Okay.
How you feel in your everyday life.
Okay, how do they translate that into like actionable steps?
Well, one of the key actions
Okay.
is to practice abundance affirmations.
Abundance affirmations.
Yes.
Okay.
These are positive statements that are designed to shift your internal dialogue and cultivate a feeling of abundance.
Can you give us an example?
Sure. One example from the program is, I am a magnet for abundance. Wealth flows into my life effortlessly and joyfully.
Okay, so if you keep repeating those things to yourself,
Yeah.
it starts to like rewire your brain.
It can rewire your thinking,
Yeah.
create a more receptive mindset.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're 6 days in, we've got belief, we've got gratitude visualization, action alignment, abundance consciousness. It's remarkable how they're building this like comprehensive approach.
It's very intentional.
Yeah.
Very structured.
That's like brick by brick.
Brick by brick. Exactly.
I'm really eager to see how they continue to develop these ideas
Yeah.
as we move through the rest of the program.
There's a lot more to uncover.
Yeah. What's next on the agenda?
Well, day 7 introduces this concept of energetic alignment.
Energetic alignment.
Yes.
I'm picturing like chakras and auras. Does it get into that kind of stuff?
Interestingly, no.
Okay.
They use the term energetic, but they don't get into any specific esoteric practices.
Okay.
It's more from a psychological perspective.
So what do they mean by energetic alignment?
It's about aligning your thoughts, feelings, and actions
Okay.
with the frequency of abundance.
So getting yourself on the same wavelength as what you want?
Exactly.
Okay.
They argue that when your thoughts, feelings, and actions are in harmony with abundance,
Yeah.
you naturally attract more of it.
So you're becoming a vibrational match
Yes.
for what you're looking for.
That's a great way to put it.
Okay. And what's the action step for that?
The action step for day 7
Okay.
is to identify any areas of your life
Okay.
where you feel out of alignment energetically,
Right.
and brainstorm ways to shift your energy.
But how do they tell you to do that?
They give you a lot of different suggestions,
Okay.
depending on your needs and preferences.
Okay.
So it could be practicing mindfulness or meditation,
Okay.
spending time in nature,
Right.
listening to uplifting music, engaging in activities that bring you joy,
Okay.
surrounding yourself with positive people.
So it's about doing things that make you feel good.
It's about finding those practices or activities that help you feel grounded, centered, and aligned with a positive vibration.
I can see how that would help create a more receptive state for attracting abundance.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've got energetic alignment down.
Mm-hmm.
What's day 8?
Day 8 focuses on the power of intention.
Okay, intention.
Yes,
That gets thrown around a lot in this world.
it does.
What do they actually mean by that?
They define intention as the driving force
Okay.
behind your actions
Okay.
and the energy that you put out into the world.
So being clear about what you want
Yes.
and aligning your actions with that.
Aligning your actions with your desires.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like having a sense of purpose.
Yes,
And directing your energy towards it.
exactly.
Yeah.
And they argue that when your intentions are clear and focused, you create this magnetic pole
Right.
that attracts the resources and opportunities that you need.
Okay, what's the action step?
Well, the action step for day 8
Okay.
is to set a clear and specific intention
For your financial abundance.
for your financial abundance.
They're not just, I want to be rich.
No, it needs to be more defined than that.
Okay.
It needs to articulate your desired outcome.
Okay. And how do you do that?
They encourage you to write it down
Okay.
in a positive and present tense,
Okay.
as if it's already happening.
So, like, I am attracting financial abundance into my life with ease and joy.
Exactly. It's about programming your subconscious mind
Okay.
for success.
I'm starting to see a real pattern here. They take these abstract concepts
Mhm.
like belief, gratitude, visualization, intention,
Right.
and they make them very specific,
Very concrete.
actionable steps.
Yeah.
It's really interesting how they blend the spiritual
Yeah.
with the practical.
It's a unique approach.
Yeah.
Very accessible.
Yeah. I'm really curious to see how they continue this as we explore the rest of the program.
Me too. It's fascinating.
Minister Robinson's abundance affirmation. As I stand here today, I am reminded of the power of abundance that surrounds us all. My birth on December 29th was not by chance, but a divine appointment with the energy of prosperity and success. Every day, I am a vessel of infinite abundance, blessed by the universe. I attract wealth, prosperity, and success effortlessly because I am aligned with the universal flow of abundance. My path is paved with golden opportunities, and I embrace each one with gratitude and confidence. I trust in the process, knowing that every step I take brings me closer to my dreams. I am aligned with the energy of abundance, and it flows to me in endless streams. It fills my life with joy, purpose, and fulfillment. I am worthy of all the riches life has to offer, and I claim my abundance now. This is my truth, my reality. Abundance is my birthright, and I walk in it every single day. I'm Minister Robinson, and I invite you to join me on this journey of prosperity and success.
Unlock your personal power with a customized affirmation. Ready to manifest your dreams? Whether you're seeking abundance, love, or inner peace, a personalized affirmation can align your energy with your deepest desires. Crafted just for you, this powerful tool will help you attract the life you truly deserve. Order yours today and step into your full potential. Link in description.
What's next on our journey through these 30 days?
Day 9 takes a little bit of a different turn.
Okay.
It focuses on releasing resistance.
Releasing resistance.
Yes.
What kind of resistance are we talking about?
Any internal blocks
Okay.
or limiting beliefs.
Oh, those pesky limiting beliefs again.
They come up again and again.
Right.
Because they can be so deeply ingrained.
Okay.
So day 9 is about going even deeper into those beliefs.
Okay.
And actively working to release them.
So it's not a one-time fix, it's an ongoing process.
It's an ongoing process, yeah.
Okay.
It's about identifying those self-sabotaging thoughts.
And getting rid of them.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the motivation for day 9?
The motivation for day 9 emphasizes that resistance is often rooted in fear.
Fear of failure, fear of success, fear of change.
All kinds of fear.
Yeah.
Fear of the unknown.
Right, and those fears can manifest in a lot of different ways.
They can.
Procrastination, self-doubt, anxiety.
Even physical symptoms.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's about recognizing that resistance is coming from a place of fear and then addressing that fear.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the action step?
The action step is to identify one specific area of resistance that you're experiencing.
Okay.
And explore the underlying fear that might be driving it.
So understanding the root of the problem.
Yeah, getting to the root of it.
Yeah.
And then once you've identified the fear, they encourage you to challenge it.
Challenge it. So is this fear really true?
Yeah, ask yourself.
Yeah.
Is this based on facts?
Right.
Or just my own limiting beliefs?
Okay.
So it's about separating fact from fiction.
Right.
And recognizing that your fears are often more imagined than real.
Okay, so day 9 is about really digging deep, confronting those fears.
Yes.
Choosing to let them go.
Releasing them. Yeah.
Okay, what comes next in this journey of transformation?
Day 10 focuses on cultivating a sense of self-worth.
Self-worth.
Yes.
That's an important one.
It is.
I'm assuming they're not talking about just boosting your ego.
No.
Right?
It's about recognizing your inherent value.
Okay.
Your deservingness.
So recognizing that you're worthy of abundance just because you're...
Exactly.
Okay.
They argue that when you believe in your own worthiness, you naturally attract more abundance.
It's like you're sending a signal to the universe that you're ready to receive.
Exactly. You're open to receive.
Yeah. What's the action step for this one?
The action step for day 10 is to write a list of all your positive qualities and accomplishments.
So acknowledging your strengths, celebrating your successes.
Exactly.
Okay.
Big or small.
Yeah. I can see how that would be a powerful exercise.
It can be very powerful.
We're building self-confidence, recognizing your value.
Shifting your focus from self-criticism to self-appreciation.
Self-love.
Yeah.
Okay, so day 10 is all about recognizing your inherent worthiness and stepping into that mindset of deservingness.
Yes.
Okay, what comes next on our 30-day journey?
Day 11 delves into money archetypes.
Money archetypes, that's a new one.
It is.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
These are different psychological patterns or belief systems that people tend to have around money.
Okay.
So they present 8 distinct money archetypes, each with its own strengths and challenges.
So it's kind of like identifying your money personality.
Exactly.
Understanding the beliefs and behaviors that shape how you relate to money.
Yes, and the motivation for day 11
Okay.
is to identify your dominant money archetype.
Okay.
And understand how it might be influencing your financial reality.
So are these archetypes like the saver, the spender, the investor?
Those are some of the classics.
Okay.
But they have more nuanced ones as well.
All right.
Like the ruler who's driven by power and control. The nurturer who prioritizes giving and caring for others. The romantic who has this very emotional, often impulsive relationship with money.
Wow, that's fascinating.
It is.
I can see how understanding that could be really valuable.
It can be very insightful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For identifying those unconscious patterns.
Exactly.
Okay, so what's the action step?
The action step is to read through the descriptions of the 8 archetypes.
Okay.
And see which one resonates with you.
So it's a self-discovery exercise.
It is a self-discovery exercise.
Yeah. And once you've identified your archetype, do they give you guidance on what to do with that information?
They do.
Okay.
They give you guidance on how to leverage its strength.
Okay.
And overcome its challenges.
So it's about working with your money personality, not against it.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've explored belief, gratitude, visualization, action alignment, abundance consciousness, releasing resistance, self-worth, money archetypes. It's amazing how each day are like a new layer.
It's a very comprehensive program.
Yeah.
And a new set of tools.
It addresses all the different aspects of wealth creation.
I'm really interested to see what other insights and techniques they have as we continue this journey.
I think we're just getting started.
Yeah.
There's a lot more to explore.
Okay, let's do it.
All right.
Let's dive in.
Let's dive in. Welcome back. So last time we kind of laid the groundwork, right? We explored this idea of a wealth mindset.
Yeah.
And how this program approaches manifestation.
We talked about those key components shifting from scarcity to abundance, gratitude, believing in your power to create.
Exactly.
I'm ready to get into the nitty-gritty now.
Okay.
Let's crack open this 30-day program.
Right, let's do it.
See what it looks like day by day.
Let's start with day one.
Okay.
What's interesting is they don't jump right into specific financial strategies.
Okay.
Day one is all about preparing the ground, setting the stage for this transformative journey.
So no stock tips or investment advice on day one.
Not yet.
The daily motivation focuses on embracing the power of belief.
Okay.
It encourages you to believe in yourself, in your ability to manifest your desires, and in the universe's power to support you.
So it's about cultivating that foundational belief that manifestation is even possible.
Exactly.
Like addressing that inner skeptic we all have.
Yes, it's about moving from doubt and skepticism to a place of faith and trust in the process.
But how do they guide you in doing that?
Well, the goal for day one
Yeah.
is to identify and release any limiting beliefs that might be blocking your financial abundance.
The sneaky limiting belief.
We all have them.
Yeah, lurking around somewhere.
They're there.
Yeah.
So the program suggests starting by writing down all the negative beliefs you have about money.
Okay, getting it all out on paper.
Yeah. Get it out there.
Like an exorcism of those negative thoughts.
It's about bringing those subconscious beliefs to the surface.
Okay.
So you could start to examine them.
Okay, so you've identified those limiting beliefs, then what?
Then they encourage you to counter each one with a positive affirmation.
Okay.
So, for example, if you have a belief like, I'm not good with money,
Right.
you would affirm, I am capable of managing money wisely and attracting abundance.
Okay, so you're consciously shifting your language.
Exactly, shifting your internal dialogue
Yeah.
from scarcity to abundance.
Interesting. So day one is laying the groundwork for a new way of thinking about money.
Yes.
And your ability to attract it.
Yes.
What about day two?
Day two dives into the power of gratitude.
Okay, we've heard this before.
We have.
But how do they make it more than just a concept?
Well, they emphasize that gratitude is not just a passive feeling.
Right.
It's an active choice.
Okay.
You choose to focus on the positive.
Even when things are tough.
Even when things are tough.
Yeah.
It's a practice.
So training your mind to see what's there.
Yes, to see the good.
Rather than dwelling on what's missing.
Exactly.
Okay.
And to help you with this, one of day two's action steps is starting a gratitude journal.
Ah, yes, a classic gratitude journal.
It's classic for a reason.
But do they give you any guidance on how to do it?
They do.
Oh, okay.
They encourage you to write down things you're grateful for every day.
Okay.
Focusing on both the big and small things.
Right.
And they even provide prompts to help you go deeper.
Like what?
For example, one prompt is, what's something you often take for granted that you're actually incredibly grateful for?
Okay. That is helpful.
Yeah, it gets you thinking.
Yeah, because I think it's easy to just list the same things every day.
It is easy to fall into that trap.
Yeah. So those prompts can help you uncover new layers.
New perspectives.
Yeah, of gratitude.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've got belief on day one, gratitude on day two. What's next?
Day three is all about visualization.
Okay.
They guide you to create this vivid and detailed vision of your ideal financial reality.
Okay, but doesn't that sometimes feel like just wishful thinking?
That's where the program structure comes in. They don't just say, visualize your dream life.
Right.
They break it down.
Okay.
So they might say, find a quiet space,
Okay.
relax,
Okay.
close your eyes,
Uh-huh.
and imagine yourself living that ideal financial life.
So picture yourself in your dream home,
Yes.
driving that fancy car,
Yes.
traveling the world.
Exactly. But they go further than that.
Okay.
They want you to engage all your senses.
Okay.
So what do you smell?
Right.
What do you hear?
Right.
What do you feel?
So it's about creating an immersive experience.
Yes. Almost like a virtual reality simulation.
Yeah, I like that.
And the more real you can make it in your mind,
Yeah.
the stronger the pull it will have on your reality.
It's really interesting how they combine these spiritual or esoteric concepts with this very practical step-by-step approach.
Yes, it's a blend of inner and outer work.
Yeah.
and it's a key feature of this program.
Okay, so we've laid the foundation with belief and gratitude.
Right.
We've started visualizing.
Yes.
What comes next?
Well, at some point, you have to stop dreaming and start doing.
Right.
So day 4 is all about action.
Okay, I'm really curious to see how they approach this.
All right.
What specific actions are they suggesting?
Well, the goal for day 4
Okay.
is to take one small, concrete action step
Okay.
towards your financial goals.
Okay.
And they emphasize it doesn't have to be a huge leap.
Right.
Even something small can build momentum.
Baby steps, but consistent baby steps.
Exactly. Consistency is key.
What kind of actions are we talking about?
Well, they start by having you brainstorm a list of potential action steps
Okay.
related to your financial goals.
Okay.
So this could be anything from researching investment options
Okay.
to setting up a budget
Uh-huh.
to having a conversation with a financial advisor.
Okay, so just getting the ball rolling.
Just getting started.
Identifying those first tangible steps.
Exactly. And once you have your list,
Yeah.
they guide you to choose one small, manageable action
Okay.
that you can commit to doing that day.
So you can check it off the list.
Yes, it's about building that sense of accomplishment.
Proving to yourself that you can take action.
Exactly. And they argue that action, even small action,
Yeah.
reinforces your belief
Okay.
and creates a positive feedback loop.
Okay, so we've moved from belief to gratitude to visualization and now to action. I'm starting to see how each day builds on the previous one.
It's all very intentional.
Yeah.
It's a process,
Okay.
not a one-time event.
It's a journey.
It's a journey, yes.
Okay. I like it. All right, let's keep going.
Okay.
What does day 5 have in store?
Day 5 is all about alignment.
Alignment.
Okay, making sure your actions
Right.
are congruent with your desires and beliefs.
So it's not just about taking action.
No, it's about taking the right action.
Right. It's about making sure your actions are aligned.
Exactly, aligned with your overall vision.
Okay. How do they help you actually achieve that?
Well, the focus on day 5 is recognizing any areas of your life
Okay.
where you might be acting out of habit or fear.
Right? Like those unconscious things we do that might actually be sabotaging us?
Yes, exactly. Those unconscious patterns,
Without us even realizing it.
they can be very sneaky.
Yeah.
So they encourage you to look at your daily routines,
Okay.
your spending habits, even
Uh-huh.
your social interactions,
Okay.
and ask yourself, are these things really serving my vision of financial abundance?
So it's about bringing awareness to those patterns.
Awareness is key.
What's the action step for day 5?
The action step is to identify one specific area
Okay.
where you feel out of alignment
Okay.
and brainstorm at least 3 actions you could take to shift into greater alignment.
Okay, so you're not just identifying the problem, you're actively seeking solutions.
Exactly. It's about empowering yourself to make conscious choices.
This is fascinating. I'm really seeing how they're weaving together these different elements of mindset, action, self-awareness.
It's a holistic approach.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
becoming more than just a manifestation program. It's a personal development journey.
Absolutely. It's about transforming your whole approach to life.
Okay, I'm ready to keep digging.
Right.
What does day 6 bring to the table?
Day 6 focuses on abundance consciousness.
Abundance consciousness.
Yes.
Okay, we talked about shifting from scarcity to abundance before. Is this just like a rehash of that?
It builds on that foundation,
Okay.
but takes it a step further.
Okay.
They say abundance consciousness isn't just about thinking positive.
Okay.
It's about embodying a state of being.
So it's not just what you think,
Right.
it's how you show up in the world, how you feel in your everyday life.
exactly how you feel, how you act, how you interact with the world.
Okay, how do they translate that into like actionable steps?
Well, one of the key actions for day 6
Okay.
is practicing abundance affirmations.
Abundance affirmations, what are those?
These are positive statements that are designed to shift your internal dialogue
Okay.
and cultivate a feeling of abundance in all areas of your life.
Can you give me an example?
Sure. One example from the program is, I am a magnet for abundance. Wealth flows into my life effortlessly and joyfully.
Okay, so you're repeating those things to yourself.
Yes, repetition is key.
And it starts to rewire your brain.
It can rewire your thinking patterns
Yeah?
and create a more receptive mindset.
Okay, so we're 6 days in. We've got belief, gratitude, visualization, action alignment, abundance consciousness. It's remarkable how they're building this comprehensive approach.
It's very intentional,
Yeah,
very structured,
brick by brick.
brick by brick.
Yeah, I'm eager to see how they continue to develop these ideas as we move through the rest of the program.
There's a lot more to uncover.
Okay, what's next on the agenda?
Day 7 introduces the concept of energetic alignment.
Energetic alignment.
Yes,
Okay, I'm picturing like chakras and auras.
it's interesting.
Does it get into that kind of stuff?
Not really.
Okay.
They use the term energetic, but they don't delve into any specific esoteric practices.
Okay.
It's more from a psychological perspective.
So what do they mean by energetic alignment in this context?
Well, they describe it as aligning your thoughts, feelings, and actions with the frequency of abundance.
Okay, so getting yourself on the same wavelength is what you want.
Exactly.
Okay.
They argue that when your thoughts, feelings, and actions are in harmony with abundance, you naturally attract more of it into your life.
So you become a vibrational match.
Yes, a vibrational match for the wealth and prosperity you're seeking.
I like that.
Yeah.
What's the action step for day 7?
The action step for day 7 is to identify any areas of your life where you feel out of alignment energetically.
Yep.
And brainstorm ways to shift your energy.
Okay, but how do they guide you in doing that?
They offer a variety of suggestions, depending on what you need and prefer.
Like what?
So some examples include practicing mindfulness or meditation, spending time in nature, listening to uplifting music, engaging in activities that bring you joy, surrounding yourself with positive people.
So it's about doing things that make you feel good.
It's about finding those practices or activities that help you feel more grounded, centered, and aligned.
Aligned with a positive vibration.
Exactly.
Okay, I can see how that would create a more receptive state for attracting abundance.
Yeah, it shifts your energy.
Okay, so we've got energetic alignment down.
Yes.
What about day 8?
Day 8 focuses on the power of intention.
Intention, that's another concept that gets thrown around a lot.
It does.
In the manifestation world.
Yes.
What do they actually mean by that?
Well, they define intention as the driving force behind your actions and the energy that you put out into the world.
So being clear about what you want and aligning your actions with that desire.
Exactly. It's about conscious choice.
Okay.
Aligning your actions with your desires.
It's like having a sense of purpose.
Yes.
And directing your energy towards it.
Precisely. And they argue that when your intentions are clear and focused, you create a magnetic pull that attracts the resources and opportunities you need to achieve your goals.
Okay, what's the action step for day 8?
The action step is to set a clear and specific intention for your financial abundance.
Okay, so not just, I want to be rich.
No, it needs to be more defined than that.
Okay.
It needs to articulate your desired outcome.
Okay, so how do you do that?
Well, they encourage you to write down your intention in a positive and present tense.
Okay.
As if it's already happening.
So something like, I am attracting financial abundance into my life with ease and joy.
Exactly. It's about programming your subconscious mind for success.
I'm seeing a real pattern here. They take these abstract concepts like belief, gratitude, visualization, intention, and they ground them in these very specific, actionable steps.
Yes, they blend the spiritual with the practical.
Yeah.
And it creates this roadmap for transformation that is both empowering and accessible.
I'm really curious to see how they continue to develop this approach as we explore the rest of the program.
Me too. There's a lot more to come.
Okay, what's next on our journey?
Day 9 takes a slightly different turn.
Okay.
It focuses on releasing resistance.
Releasing resistance.
Yes.
Okay, what kind of resistance are we talking about here?
They're referring to any internal blocks or limiting beliefs.
Oh, those pesky limiting beliefs.
They're back.
Yeah, we met them back on day 1.
We did.
Are we revisiting that concept?
It's a recurring theme throughout the program.
Okay.
Because those limiting beliefs can be so deeply ingrained.
Right. It's not a one-time fix.
It's an ongoing process.
Yeah, you got to keep working at it.
You do.
Okay.
It's about identifying those self-sabotaging thoughts.
And getting rid of them.
And getting rid of them for good.
Okay, so what's the daily motivation for day 9?
Well, the motivation for day 9 emphasizes that resistance is often rooted in fear.
Okay, fear of failure, fear of success, fear of change.
All kinds of fears.
Fear of the unknown.
Yes, fear of the unknown.
Right, and those fears can manifest in a lot of different ways.
They can.
Procrastination, self-doubt.
Absolutely.
Anxiety.
Even physical symptoms, like anxiety or stress.
So it's about recognizing that the resistance is coming from fear.
Yes.
And then finding ways to address that fear.
To face that fear.
Okay. What's the action step for day 9?
The action step is to identify one specific area of resistance that you're experiencing.
Okay.
And explore the underlying fear that might be driving it.
So understanding the root of the problem.
Exactly, getting to the root of it.
Right.
And once you've identified the fear,
Yeah.
they encourage you to challenge it.
Challenge it. So like, is this fear really true?
Yes. Is it based on facts?
Okay.
Or is it just based on your own limiting beliefs?
So separating fact from fiction.
Separating fact from fiction.
Recognizing that your fears are often more imagined than real.
Often they are.
Okay, so day 9 is about digging deep, confronting those fears, and consciously choosing to release them.
It's a powerful process.
Yeah. Okay, what comes next in this journey of transformation?
Day 10 focuses on cultivating a sense of self-worth.
Self-worth, okay. I'm guessing they're not just talking about boosting your ego.
No, not at all.
Okay.
It's about recognizing your inherent value
Okay.
and your deservingness.
So recognizing that you're worthy of abundance just by being you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Simply because you exist.
Okay.
And they argue that when you believe in your own worthiness,
Yeah.
you naturally attract more abundance into your life.
It's like sending a signal to the universe that you're ready to receive.
Yes, you're open and receptive.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the action step for day 10?
The action step for day 10
Yeah.
is to write a list of all your positive qualities and accomplishments.
So acknowledging your strengths, celebrating your successes, big or small.
Yes, big or small.
Yeah.
It's about recognizing all the good.
I can see how that could be a really powerful
It
exercise
can be very powerful.
for building self-confidence,
Yeah.
recognizing your own value.
Shifting your focus from self-criticism
Yeah.
to self-appreciation.
Self-love.
Self-love, exactly.
Okay, so day 10 is about recognizing your inherent worthiness and stepping into that mindset of deservingness.
Yes, it's about owning your worth.
Okay, what comes next on our 30-day journey?
Day 11 delves into money archetypes.
Money archetype.
Yes!
That's a new one for me.
It is an interesting concept.
Yeah, tell me more.
So these are different psychological patterns or belief systems that people tend to have around money.
Okay.
And they present 8 distinct money archetypes,
Okay.
each with its own set of strengths and challenges.
So it's like identifying your money personality,
Exactly.
understanding the beliefs and behaviors that shape your relationship with money.
Precisely. And the motivation for day 11
Yeah.
is to identify your dominant money archetype
Okay.
and understand how it might be influencing your financial reality.
So are these archetypes like the saver, the spender, the investor?
Those are some of the classic ones.
Okay.
But they also include more nuanced archetypes,
Okay, like what?
like the ruler who's driven by power and control, the nurturer who prioritizes giving and caring for others,
Okay.
or the romantic who has a very emotional and often impulsive relationship with money.
That is fascinating.
It is a very interesting way to look at it.
Yeah, I can see how understanding that could be really valuable.
It can be very insightful.
Yeah, for identifying those unconscious patterns that might be holding you back.
Exactly. It brings awareness to those patterns.
What's the action step for day 11?
The action step is to read through the descriptions of the 8 money archetypes
Okay.
and identify which one resonates most strongly with you.
So it's a self-discovery exercise?
Yes, it's about understanding yourself better
Yeah.
and your relationship with money.
Okay, so once you've identified your archetype, do they give you guidance on like what to do with that information?
They do.
Okay.
They offer guidance on how to leverage its strengths and
Oh.
overcome its challenges.
So working with your money personality,
Exactly.
not against it. Okay, so we've explored belief, gratitude, visualization, action alignment, abundance, consciousness, releasing resistance, self-worth money archetypes. It's incredible how each day introduces a new layer of understanding.
It's a very comprehensive program.
Yeah.
It's designed to be transformative.
And a new set of tools.
A whole toolkit for abundance.
Yeah, I'm so eager to see what other insights and techniques they have as we continue our journey through the program.
There's still a lot more to uncover.
Okay, let's do it. Let's dive in.
Let's dive in.
So we made it. We've journeyed through the first 11 days of Journey to Wealth.
Yeah, and it's been pretty fascinating, right?
I think so.
Uncovering all these mindset shifts, those
Yeah.
practical exercises.
Oh, we even delved into those money archetypes.
Yeah, it's really interesting how this program goes beyond just like the surface level
Right.
of manifestation techniques.
Yeah, it gets into some pretty deep personal transformation.
Yeah, it does.
But I'm kind of curious now about like the bigger picture. We've been focusing on the day-to-day stuff, but where does this 30-day journey actually lead?
Well, based on what we've seen, I think the program really emphasizes that it's not about like short-term financial gains.
Okay, so it's not about winning the lottery or suddenly having millions in the bank.
Exactly. It's about cultivating this wealth mindset
Okay.
that becomes just a natural part of who you are.
Okay, we've talked about this wealth mindset idea a lot, but what does it actually mean to embody it beyond just the financial stuff?
It's about recognizing and embracing the abundance that's already present in your life.
Okay.
Feeling grateful for what you have,
Yeah.
trusting in your ability to create what you desire,
Okay.
and just living with a sense of possibility and expansiveness.
That reminds me of how the program says that manifestation goes beyond just getting more money.
Right.
It's about tapping into this creative power that you have within yourself.
Exactly. It's about realizing that you can manifest any desire.
Yeah.
Not just wealth.
You're not just a passive recipient. Of your circumstances, you're an active creator.
You are a creator.
Yeah. That's a pretty empowering idea.
It is empowering.
It's about taking ownership
Taking control of your life.
of your life, shaping your experiences.
Shifting from a victim mentality to a creator mentality.
But as empowering as that is, I'm sure some of our listeners are thinking, okay, that sounds great, but how does this program actually help me achieve that?
Well, that's where the 30-day structure comes in.
Okay.
It's designed to guide you through this transformation step by step.
Okay.
It's like having a personal trainer
Okay.
for your mind and your finances.
I love that analogy.
Yeah.
It's like that other analogy we talked about, learning manifestation is like learning a new language or instrument.
Exactly. The more you practice,
Right.
the more fluent you become.
The more you apply these principles, the easier it gets to manifest what you want.
It becomes more natural, more effortless.
So it's not about overnight success, it's about developing a skill set
It's about long-term change,
that you can use for the rest of your life.
sustainable transformation.
Yeah, and this is where the Church of Real Talk's involvement gets interesting.
It does.
We're talking about manifestation, which is often associated with like new age spirituality,
Right.
but it's being delivered through this religious
It's a
institution.
unique combination.
Yeah, and while they don't get into specific religious doctrines,
No, they keep it pretty general.
the fact that it's coming from the church suggests that there's like a spiritual foundation to these ideas.
It's there.
So it's like they're offering this bridge between the secular and the spiritual.
I think that's a good way to put it.
Yeah,
It makes manifestation accessible to a wider audience.
right.
Yeah.
Now, the program does say that everyone's journey is unique.
Of course.
Results will vary based on your circumstances, beliefs, effort.
It's not a one-size-fits-all formula.
Right.
It's about taking these principles and making them work for you.
So it's about personalizing the process.
Exactly.
And that's where the flexibility of manifestation comes in.
It is flexible.
Yeah, it's not a rigid system.
No.
It's a set of principles
That you can adapt.
that you can adapt
to your own needs.
your own needs and desires. I
Yeah.
think that's one of the most appealing things about it.
It is empower.
It empowers you to take ownership of the process.
You become a conscious creator
Yeah.
of your reality.
Yeah, that's where the real magic happens.
As we wrap up this deep dive, I want to go back to something you said earlier. This program is like having a personal trainer for your mind and your finances.
It is.
And just like a good personal joiner, it doesn't just give you the tools.
Right.
It gives you the motivation and support
The encouragement.
to keep you going.
Yeah, that's so important.
That's crucial. It's not just about information.
Yeah.
It's about transformation.
Transformation requires commitment,
Right.
consistency,
Yeah.
and a willingness to push yourself.
And that's where the community aspect of this program comes in.
It does.
Being part of a group of like-minded people, sharing your journey, supporting each other, celebrating successes. Having that support system can make a huge difference.
Absolutely. So if you're listening to this and you're feeling inspired by this idea of manifestation, we encourage you to check out this program.
It could be just what you need.
Yeah, it could be the catalyst you need to unlock your full potential and create a life of abundance.
And remember, it's not about overnight success.
Right.
It's a journey of personal growth and transformation.
It's about cultivating that wealth mindset that permeates every aspect of your life.
And realizing that you have the power to create the life you want.
The journey starts with a single step. Are you ready to take it?
That's a question only you can answer.
But hopefully this deep dive has given you the information and the inspiration you need to make that choice.
We hope so.
Thanks for joining us on this exploration of Journey to Wealth.
It's been a pleasure.
We believe in your power to manifest your dreams and create a life filled with abundance.
You've got this.
Until next time, keep diving deep and keep creating the life you desire.
Welcome to the Church of Real Talk, where seekers embrace their calling as chosen ones guided by the universe. In a world filled with noise and distractions, we offer a sanctuary, a place to pause, reflect, and awaken to your true potential. Join us on a journey of self-discovery and transformation as we explore the depths of spirituality, consciousness, and the mysteries of existence. From understanding the power of synchronicities to embracing your innate gifts and abilities, we offer practical wisdom and spiritual insights to help you navigate the path of the chosen one with grace and clarity. Whether you're just beginning to awaken to your potential or seeking guidance on your next steps, our channel is here to support you every step of the way. Together, let's uncover the secrets of the soul, embrace our true calling, and radiate love and light into the world. Welcome to the Church of Real Talk, a sanctuary where authenticity meets enlightenment, and every soul is honored on its sacred journey.